So I want to just go through a couple of things. So how to use coaching to keep this feeling, because like it's really easy. Like if I'm like, do this by Tuesday, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go do all this stuff. Like this is so exciting. And then two months from now, it's the middle of February, and you're like, so how to best utilize it. So the first thing I want to talk about is just going over all the assets that you have. Number one is Voxer. You can Voxer me at any time and in any amount, as long as any individual message is under 2 minutes, just because there's some attention span issues. Yeah, mostly with me, but no edits needed there. Feel free. The second thing is, just so everybody knows that you have access to all of the parts of the membership, so the six-figure circle. Right now I'm teaching a money class. The two things I would say that are really useful for anyone are the last two classes, which is on KPIs and then ROI. And Sonia and I just talked about this, but the KPIs and the ROI are related to each other as you're utilizing them. So the last 2 weeks. And you can always, if you're stuck, just ask Gladys and she will find you what you're looking for. And if you want more community, there are live calls Wednesday at 5 and Fridays at 10. I know that for people who are working full-time, it's not possible, but I always go to Molly listening to it while she walks the dog. So I always like the concept, which is useful in general, of net time, which stands for no extra time, which is things like driving in the car, taking the walk. Sometimes I do it while I'm working out. It's like that's the time you can be listening to something. That's a Tony Robbins thing, the net time. If you on your phone just log into Kajabi, just the audio file, just log into Kajabi. There's also a Kajabi app, and you can just play the audio file. It'll just play. So Molly's saying she downloads it and puts it on the cloud. But if you are in a place where you have good enough cellular data, it's going to play directly. And then in general, I just wanted to talk a little bit about preparing for your call. Because I've been encouraging you all so much this month because we're working on the end of the year goals. One thing Sonia said to me is, I really like it when you're reaching out to me. I can't do that for everyone all the time, but what you can do is like week to week, ask me for it. Can I, like, this is what I'm keeping accountable for. Can you reach out to me 4 times? Because then I can schedule it. And I think the big thing, what's helped me with my coaching is that I always do the form. And then or like if you send me an agenda, but I also give myself time afterwards to write down what we talked about and when I'm going to do it. So like I just did a coaching call on Thursday, and then I scheduled when you get to Asheville on Saturday, there's like a half an hour where I went through my notes and was like, when am I going to do all this stuff? Because if not, I tend to just keep going. And then just making sure that you're thinking about all the things that I offer, because I know it's a lot, but like picking and choosing what's going to best serve you at that moment. And in times where you feel rough, I think that's a great time to come back and like make the time to go to a bunch of group calls is useful. And use the community. I know some of you all are friends, but like lean in to the fact that there's other people. You can do one-on-ones. There's lots of other things to do. Some people are really good at it. Some people, as that membership grows, the Facebook group will get more active because there's more people and you tend to get a certain percentages of people who use it. But yeah, anytime. So make sure you tag me because then I'll see it. And then, but Gladys checks it once a week. And then one thing that Hannah does that I wanted to share with the group is she sends me an agenda. Like these are the things I want to talk about, which is useful because you should really be driving your call. And I wanted to give you, so the class that I'm teaching, Wednesdays at 5, I'm always teaching something. Starting in January, it's going to be a class called Get Your Shit Together, which is about habits and organization. That Lauren's super excited about. But it's going to be really hand holding you through like habits. We're going to do like, here's your phone organization. Yeah. 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 Let's talk about your inbox. It's going to be very technical. We're also going to talk about backups. Like I use text messages. Don't show it to me. I use text messages, voicemails as a to-do list. So it's only there if I haven't answered it, and then they're all backed up on my laptop. So I'm going to walk through all the systems. Yeah, so that's going to start in January. I know everybody, so on Zoom knows, everybody in the room is looking at how many unread things they have. And I'm like, oh, good. Good job. Yeah, I don't have to do it right now though, but yeah. And then I wanted to say two more things. One is that next year in 2024, this retreat is going to be on December the 8th. It's the same Sunday, first Sunday, December 8th next year. And it's going to be 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. And I'm opening up spots within my coaching. This you can talk to me about it. But I'm opening up coaching spots for. I'm gonna do like a higher level mastermind. It's gonna be 4 people who want to do like intense group stuff with me. But also those people are gonna get somewhere in the world of all the places that I'm gonna be. You have to buy your plane ticket, but you get a weekend with me, staying with me and working on your life and your business. So what that would look like is like, part of the reason I went to Tobago is like you would fly to Tobago and I would pick you up and we would do things like climb a mountain or swim in the ocean or go on a different boat, not the Biscuit. And like in between those experiences, work on your business.